Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you're having an amazing day. It is Thursday, May 29th, 2014, and we're going to start a new book today. We're going to start reading the Book of Enoch. Now, to give you a brief background, the Book of Enoch, written during the 2nd century BCE, is one of the most important non-canonical apocryphal works, and probably had a huge influence on early Christian, particularly Gnostic belief, filled with hallucinatory visions of heaven and hell, angels and devils. Enoch introduced concepts such as fallen angels, the appearance of a Messiah, resurrection, a final judgment, and a heavenly kingdom on earth. Interspersed with this material are quasi-scientific digressions on calendarical systems, geography, cosmology, and earlier I read it pretty good, cosmology, astronomy, and meteorology. This text has been prepared specially for sacred text. It is important. It is an improvement over the other versions on the internet. And remember to chew on the meat of this book, but to spit out the bones. Today, we'll be starting with just chapter 1 of the Book of Enoch. But there are some very short chapters. There are some very short chapters in Enoch. So some days we may have 2 or 3 chapters that we go through. Others we may just have 1. More than likely, because of how short a lot of them are, we will have more than 1 chapter. But starting today, we're just going to have chapter 1 because it's a pretty fairly decent sized chapter. And it goes like this. Book of Enoch. Verses 1 through 5, I don't know why I cannot get books, chapters, and verses properly. Angel, go down. Chapters 1 through 5 are parables of Enoch on the future lot of the wicked and the righteous. And chapter 1, the words of the blessing of Enoch, wherewith he blessed the elect and righteous, who will be living in the days of tribulation, when all the wicked and godless are to be removed. And he took up his parable and said, Enoch, a righteous man, whose eyes were opened by God, saw the vision of the Holy One in the heavens, which the angels showed me, and from them I heard everything, and from them I understood as I saw, but not for this generation, but for a remote one which is for to come. Concerning the elect I said, and took up my parable concerning them, a holy great one will come forth from his dwelling, and the eternal God will tread upon the earth, even on Mount Sinai, and appear from his camp, and appear in the strength of his might from the heaven of heavens. And all shall be smitten with fear, and the watchers shall quake, and great fear and trembling shall seize them unto the ends of the earth. And the high mountain shall be shaken, and the high hills shall be made low, and shall melt like wax before the flame. Verse 7, and the earth shall be wholly rent in sunder, and all that is upon the earth shall perish. And there shall be a judgment upon all men. But with the righteous he will make peace, and will protect the elect, and mercy shall be upon them, and they shall all belong to God, and they shall all be prospered, and they shall all be blessed. And he will help them all, and light shall appear unto them, and he will make peace with them. In the last verse, verse 9. And behold, he cometh with 10,000 of his holy ones, to execute judgment upon all, and to destroy all the ungodly, and to convict all flesh of all the works of their ungodliness, which they have ungodly committed, and of all the hard things which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. Woo. How's that for a start of a book? That was an awesome first chapter. And honestly, it makes me really want to keep reading, but I'm hoping that you guys feel the same way. I did not mention in the beginning, but I will have a link in the description so that you can go and read along with me. This way you get to see some of the words that I, can't pronounce, for one. And two, I've learned and been told that it's easier to understand what you're hearing if you can read it while, you're listening to it. And like I had to find the book of Enoch online. My pastor, she gave it to me. My pastor's wife and her, they are both pastors of our church. Just so that you understand what I was meaning. She gave me the link, so I will leave it in the description. I will put a note on the beginning of the video, so this is all just like old news to you, I know. Stating that, the link for the book that I'm reading from is in the description, please. Yada, 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 right? Remember what I said. Enoch is a very strange but deep book. Chew on the meat and spit out the bones. This ain't just a simple, easy reading. This is a deeper understanding of what Enoch saw. The heaven he saw, the hell he saw, the angels he saw. And, you only get to touch lightly on Enoch from little parts of the beginning of the Old Testament. So this is really going to be interesting. And I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do, because I love reading these books that I've never heard of. I mean, like Tobit. When I read Tobit, I enjoyed it because I never heard about it or read it before. Same with Enoch. From what I've seen glancing through the first 20 chapters, it's gonna be good. So I hope you guys stick around with the rest of the, reading. I guess it wasn't that long of a first chapter, but there's also the little bits and pieces that, that should be spoken about. Like I said, chew on the meat, spit out the bones. Use discernment. But the hallucinations of the heaven, the hell, the angels, and the demons, those are pretty much what he saw. And he wasn't afraid to tell people that that is what he saw. And I can't wait to get into the real middle part of this, because just this beginning, that little tidbit, it's going to be good. So I'd like to thank the family, the church, for suggesting this book. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Peace be in you, my brothers and sisters. May the Lord have mercy on us all. I love you guys so very much. God bless.